All right, welcome back. Eric Arnold here on the 4th of July. What movie was that? Ron Kovic, was it? Born on the 4th of July? Tom Cruise movie. I was not born on the 4th of July, but at any rate, this is a stream of consciousness video. We got two MLB picks for you here in the sports barn. We're making great effort to repair our technical issues and try to get us back to that semi-level of professionalism we had going there where the microphone worked. And now, our sound sucks because the microphone doesn't work anymore. So what we've done is we're now using the wife's phone to shoot the video, and that took some effort, believe me. It's not as easy as, oh, honey, can I have your phone? No, there's a lot more that goes into it. I'll spare you the details. So we're trying to, if the sound works, then I know the problem's with my phone, which then means I have to get either a new phone or actually buy a camera, which might be the smarter thing to do, and just have a camera, and it stays in the sports barn, and that's forevermore our video issue. So we'll see. We don't have the lights on here right now. We're doing yard work, so the lights are out. And yeah, it's all kind of shit to say. All kind of, the barn's in flux right now. If I could make these videos the way we used to, where I'd gotten into a pretty good routine. And that seems to have just fallen apart now. I think it's probably just my phone is dying. That's my best guess as to why things are not working as smoothly as they used to. It just, you go to transfer a file and it doesn't work. I mean, it just doesn't work. It just either doesn't see the other device, or it'll actually, sometimes the message will come up and say, I couldn't do that. It's like, what are you talking about? It's your computer. Of course you can do it. You just did it 100 times in a row successfully, and now you're just telling me I can't do that. Why? It never tells you why. I hate computers. They're exasperating. Sometimes I wish I still, could go back and live in the 19th century. At any rate, and I'm just basically giving you filler here just so I can have a good sample on the whole video as far as the sound goes. See, got my little microphone on, and we're just testing to see that the sound is good. Anyway, what else is going on? I'd say I haven't made any videos because the sound sucks, and I haven't had time. We've been playing behind the scenes. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. Yesterday had a big day, had a 5-unit day yesterday. Today we got the Marlins going early. It's like 2 in the afternoon, so that game's like right now in the 9th inning, could go either way. We had the Marlins yesterday, so we got lucky yesterday down to our last strike. We had the Brewers yesterday, that could have gone either way, got lucky. Had the Royals, that was probably our only easy winner. And then we had the Padres, where they come through in the 9th inning. So I guess you could say we're just getting lucky, although it doesn't feel like we are. I guess the video record's probably about +5 units, maybe 6 for the season. The actual my money changing hands record, I calculated that after a 5-unit day, thinking, all right, now we're cooking, now we're rolling. It was like, +2 units. It's like, are you kidding me? All this effort and we're up 2 units, that's it? We had a real problem earlier in the season where if I would bet a game, loss. If I was busy or I didn't bet a game or I kind of, I'm not sure, and I just wrote it down, those all won, and it's exasperating. So now we're, I think, just going to be more aggressive and just churn the money, I think that will pay off. where, you know, when in doubt, we're going to play it and just churn the money and try to just overwhelm the bookies with math. Just, you know, we got a 53% edge here, and we're just going to churn it and churn it and churn it and grind out whatever we grind out. So what else? We had another game. By the time I post the video, you'll be unable to tell because the Rays, I believe they play at, I don't know what, 1:30. We want the Guardians. We're going to take them too. I like that one a lot. The Rays, like I said, that's an okay game. They're definitely, I think, just playing better than the Red Sox right now. They seem more ready for this big game than the Red Sox do. In other words, the Rays just played really well this weekend up at Toronto in a big divisional series. And the Red Sox, for some reason, just had to go to the mattresses just to win one game against the shitty Cubs. So to me, that means the Rays right now are better than the Red Sox. They're playing better. Both teams are throwing a bullpen game. You're getting, I guess it's about even or plus 105 with the Rays. I think that's easy. You got to take the Rays. What else? Guardians, I like that game pretty well. Zach Plesac is starting to pitch better. This guy just seems, he's like a sine wave. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So he was really down for a while and pitching really poorly, but now he's starting to pitch better. You know, in this last 8-10 games, he's got an ERA around 2, and he always pitches well against the Tigers. So I really think this is a good spot for the Guardians. After they facing up with the Yankees, and they got 1 out of 3. I mean, I'm sure, you know, that's not very good. The Yankees are just some kind of special team this year. I think you beat the Yankees at all, you got to be telling yourselves, all right, yeah, we beat the Yankees at least once. So, I don't know, the Guardians, the price wasn't hateful. It wasn't like minus 180 or something. It was like minus 130 something. So, I think that's a fair price. Tigers just aren't playing real well right now. I'm still high on the Tigers, but this could be one of these just, you got to take a step backwards before you can go all the way forwards. So, and this may just be a step backwards kind of year for the Tigers before they really take a step forward next year, maybe, or later this year. We're going to try with the Royals at 4 o'clock. We're going to try to hit the big long shot there. It just has a feel for me that the Astros are just going great guns, and they're beating up their divisional opponents, and they've pretty much locked themselves into one of those bye slots, I think. They're going to win the division. They're going to finish at least second and have a bye. And, you know, this is what the Astros generally do, is now they'll get, they're a huge favorite over a non-divisional team they should kill, and I could see them mailing it in. So that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for a mail-it-in effort by the Astros today, and the Royals maybe score a few runs and sneak in there and beat them. At a huge price, I might add. And then lastly, we like the Giants, although there's no price on this game. I don't know. I think maybe the Diamondbacks haven't named a starter. Well, Giants always play well down there in Arizona. So that's kind of where we're looking at. After they got beat up this weekend by the White Sox, I think a change of venue is going to do the Giants a world of good. It's still a pretty good team. I don't think they're going to just completely fold the tents here and go up the track just yet. This is a good spot, I think, for them to get well against a team they generally do pretty well against, especially down at Arizona. It occurred to me there's a couple different teams that play well down there at Arizona. The Reds are one of them. And it's like, well, why is that? Sometimes shit's just random, but I actually think there might be a rationale to that in that these teams have their spring training stuff down there. You know, they know where the restaurants are. They know what the weather is. They have some familiarity with the place. So I think there's something to that there. And the Diamondbacks ain't a great team. So there's that. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if the sound worked. If it did, then I know, then that tells me something. Now I know kind of where to go and what components we need to get the barn back on track. So let's see what happens. Thanks for being here, and we'll carry on in some fashion at some point, in some way.